Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Momentum Monday. My name is Joe Gentle, and I am your host for this evening. And we have one of the most incredible ladies on our Zoom tonight. She is so spirit-filled and so lovely. I just don't know how to explain it. Her name is Peta Gay R. Okay, Peta is. I hope I'm saying this right. Teniho Araok. Okay, First Nation, and she will clarify that. First Nation ordained with Indigenous Messengers International. Okay, that's a mouthful, but very, very special. She's a certified health coach and transformation coach with a degree in psychology and sociology, with over 25 years experience as a spiritual identity coach and mentor. Peta has transferred her expertise into the business space where she is the founder and chief stewardship officer at Sacred Warrior Transformational Coaching. Peta Gay helps business stewards to align their spirit, their soul, and their body with God's original design. Listen to this now, so that they can fulfill their purpose and calling while enjoying life now instead of waiting someday. Okay? So, welcome to our Monday Momentum, Peta. Welcome to our Zoom.
Oh, thank you so much, Joe. Yeah, so
Wow.
it's Taino Arawak.
Okay, Taino Arawak. Okay, tell us a little bit about your ancestry culture, because I did a little research on it, and you tell us a little bit of your ancestry culture.
Yes, so my people were the first ones that Christopher Columbus came to. He was a lost sailor. He wasn't the hero that everyone paints him to be. Um, my people were quite decimated by um, him and his men, and but we're still here, and that's what counts.
What, as the saying go, makes you stronger, right? So you are an incredible lady. I had a chance to meet you recently, and on Zooms and talk to you and such, and you are just tearing it up here at Asante Organics. You literally became a silver before you even received your products. What makes you so excited over Asante Organics? What's going on?
Well, I was talking to the Lord about, I was saying, Lord, I need a product. I need something that will help me with inflammation. And, you know, I am now in post menopause. Like something happened sometime in 2015, and and one one month it was there, next month gone forever, and I had no clue what took place, but my body and everything just seemed like an alien after that. And so I wasn't able to really find a way to, bring down the inflammation enough and just feel be able to lose weight even, it just everything just went really crazy on me. And so I was like, Lord, I need something. I want to find products that will really work for me. So, and then Dr. Breakthrough recommended, and here we are.
Yes. So post-menopause, oh my gosh, you look awesome. So
Yeah.
yeah, so you're loving Asante's products. Tell us a little bit about your experience, because before you even received your products, you started making phone calls and started enrolling people. I know that Dr. Breakthrough and I helped you place at least 6 or 7 people on your first week. I mean, you didn't even get the products yet. So how did that belief happen? What
Well,
happened?
because, well, I was hearing all about it, and Michael and JJ, they were talking about it. They were on my summit, and when I was listening to the fact that it's the, only USDA organic certified, if I'm saying that all right, superstore. Like I was like, okay, I had gotten a product before, um, for it was shampoos and stuff, that whole product line, and I it was like, I'm not sure about this, and I've I've had there's another superstore type of mailing thing, and their products are definitely not organic, and some are probably very toxic. And so it was like, oh my goodness, I can get hair products, I can get skin products, I can get internal products, the kingdom within. So it's like, oh my goodness, I gotta check this thing out. And I've the mineral salts, yes, that is totally amazing, because I was struggling with the mineral thing, and I was like, okay, I gotta find some place, Lord, that I can have these electrolytes, and everything else is so full of sugar, and or they're so sweet that I would have to cut it down to like half the dosage, and then fill it with tons of water just to bring down the sweetness. And then, but this, it's like, oh my goodness, it's not sweet, and I don't have to worry about the whole sugar thing. So yeah, it's amazing. I love the products that I've tried so far.
Your product you're talking about is my favorite product. It's called the cell salts with plus C. And it's like JJ's holding it up to the camera right now. I use it every day. Since I've been drinking the cell salts, personally, I feel so much better. Most people are dehydrated, they don't even know it. I think it's one of our most important products. A lot of times, you get to that 50, 60, over a little over 60, 70 range. You start getting a little crepey look on your skin and things like that. And I got to tell you something, my skin is looking a lot better just since I've been using that one product alone. So I hear what you're saying. I'm looking at your background. I have that eagle, by the way, there on your off your left shoulder. That is
Oh
a
yeah.
beautiful. I love the eagle. I love that bird. Not only in the indigenous culture, beautiful bird, but in our culture too. As American, it's our national symbol, right? What a beautiful, beautiful, incredible background you have there. And not only are you super spirit filled in your own indigenous culture, but you're also spirit filled in the Lord in a big way. And I really love that about you. Tell us a little bit about that journey that you have going on right now.
Well, I have never really known a day without Jesus, really. I think, yeah, I've known him since the womb, and I mean, really, then he's known us from before, because we were in heaven with him as our light beings, our spirit self. So I don't know a day without him, really. So, um, but I did, when I was 5 years old, ask Jesus to be in my heart. And I think I did that a couple times in
Wonderful.
Sunday school. And so I've been going to church since the womb as well. But yeah, so at a VBS, I don't know if you're familiar. I'm Canadian. So yeah, at a VBS, a Vacation Bible School, I did that again. Um, and I guess again when I was 11 years old, just to make sure.
Just to make sure you
Three
had an
times,
engine, huh?
just to make sure.
Well, he's definitely. You can tell you just exude that vibrance and that spirit just so beautifully. You're just a wonderful, beautiful person inside and out. I know you are. And tell us a little bit how you build your business. You're a great leader. You're a very educated lady, but you're also a very down to earth lady. You have a way of taking that knowledge that you have, that book smart, and putting it into real life, and really putting it into words that people can actually understand. Tell us a little bit how you do that.
Well, I'm on my way learning the compensation plan. To be honest, I didn't know anything about the compensation plan. I just knew it was a binary, and that's all I knew. And I was just told, okay, you build one side and the other. So So actually, when I went to put people in, it had the I had prayed again before, and I guess the Lord must have fit everything automatically by with the automatic thing that does it.
Holding tank,
So
the holding tank.
yes, the holding tank.
Okay.
And nothing was in the holding tank. I made a mistake and clicked no, and then it didn't put it in the holding tank. So it just dispersed the people, and it turned out that it was the right place to put everybody. So
That's a whole new meaning of let go and let God, right? That's
yes.
a whole new meaning. So you have a background in psychology and how does that help? Does that help you in your business with people, or are you just so excited that they're just doing anything you do because you're doing it?
Well, yeah, it does help. It's been a long time since I've taken psychology, but we never lose anything that we learn. And I've always been somebody who loves people and interested in the mind. And the psychology of buying and selling, that's something that is the world uses to their advantage and our disadvantage in a way. But I I love the way that Isante allows us to promote in very freely, because I've been in other network marketing things, and they have all of these restrictions. And but now, like with uh, just online, you can create some really cool visuals and all of that. So I I put it out to my group, and just it's easy. You just talk about it, just talk about the products. It's fun, actually. You just talk about the products and how they make you feel. And it's yeah, sharing is caring, as they say.
Yeah, no, absolutely. You're 100% right because people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care, right? And so you really do care. And I can tell that, just some people we have all these sayings like, right? Some people light up the room when they walk in and some people light up the room when they walk out, right? You definitely light up the room when you walk in and people want to be with you. It's like the law of attraction, it's like good things in, good things out. It's attracting the right people, praying, saying, please, Lord, bring the right people to me and I'll take care of them. I'll be a good steward. In fact, part of your accolades is you created a stewardship. Tell us a little bit about your stewardship that you created.
You're talking about my business,
Yes,
my
your business.
yeah. So as I'm a transformational coach. So in that, my whole philosophy is that, we are spirit, soul, and body. We have a spirit. We are spirit, I should say, and our spirit has a soul, and we live in a body. And our body is a portal to the spiritual realm. That's one of the things. And part of that is, our brain is really a necessary part of that, because our soul is connected to our brain, although our spirit doesn't need our brain, but it does use our brain. And if our body is not, just even with the electrolytes, we are electrical beings and chemical. And so if that's not balanced, then it throws other things off. It can throw off our mood, it throws off, our day. And we can be moody, we can be cranky, or, and so that it's really important to have everything aligned really well. And part of that is our, the electrolytes and our electrical system in our body, and just the energy centers. And I know that some people they don't like that. People call them the chakras. I don't call them chakras because it's a totally different system. But we do have an energy center that's how we communicate with the spiritual realm. And it's, for example, being in front of the computer all day, I noticed that my magnesium is depleted a lot of times. And that's one of the things that, like, one of the elements that are really, really important. And so I can feel that in my body when that goes down. So, and the spiritual part of it, we we need all three to be balanced. And we can't have just, we're just doing a spiritual thing over here, and then we neglect our soul, or we neglect our bodies. And so with my my transformational coaching, it's all three. We work on all three, and that helps us. It's so easy. A lot of times we get into anxiety and overwhelm and stress, and so I have a technique that the Lord gave me to help people to just to snap out of that really quickly, and to create new neural pathways in the brain, and to regulate and recalibrate the nervous system. So so that we can make decisions wisely, faster, and not be stuck in a pattern and a spiraling, and then not be able to make a decision when we have to make quick decisions. And that is tied into our food and the supplements as well, because it's all connected.
It is. So what you're talking about really is like how I like to say it is, especially for Christian people, because they hear these terms and it seems very new agey, right? And I look at it like this. I say, hey, look, take the meat and throw away the bone, right? Take the good meat that you feel comfortable with. But what you're saying is truth. It's life, you know. And so when you're depleted of nutrition, when you have a low sugar level, for example, or something like that, you're going to get what we call hangry, right? Hungry, angry. It can affect your mood. Supplementing yourself with 100% USDA certified organic products and wild crafted and toxic free products is the best that you can give your body, so that you can elevate and educate, but more so elevate yourself to a level of clarity that you feel fantastic, and you're in this way you're making great decisions. So I agree 100% with what you're saying. It makes all the sense in the world, and we're here to help. Like I called Michael Weniger, the CEO of Asante, the organic mechanic. Because he fixes people, just like a mechanic will fix a car or a truck. And you're an organic mechanic, and we're duplicating all these wonderful organic mechanics in Asante Organics. This is just a beautiful thing. Before I go into into a little surprise that we have for you, so let me ask you what your favorite product in Asante Organics is. Do you have a favorite product yet?
Um, I the ones that I have there, I like them, but I think when I get it, I'll have to order it next time.
Okay.
Couldn't do that this time, but the what are they called? Those suckers.
Oh yeah, the Power Pops. The
Yes,
eat candy and lose weight, organic Power Pops. There's Dr. Breakthrough. He loves those things. Yeah, the Power Pops are awesome, and we have also Kid Pops. We have essential oils. We have nutritional supplements, plant-based protein, 7.365, just amazing pH. We're all about pH and alkalizing our bodies and just supplementing our bodies with great stuff. Personal care, all organic, USDA certified. Just beautiful, beautiful product line. And you are excited about this opportunity. You're excited to help people in health and wealth, aren't you?
yes,
That,
definitely.
that's what does it for you, doesn't it? I can tell. You just want to be around people. You want to help people. And this is a great way to do it. I call it the great co-op. We take dollars we're already spending on products we're already using, and we transfer by. We now take our dollars, and we now, instead of using all those toxic products, all those chemical products, we're using Asante products, and wealth building with money that we're already spending. What a beautiful concept that is. And in our network, we're all working together and investing in each other and wealth building with each other. So, I mean, you just can't get better than that. No matter what culture you're from, we are our own culture within Asante Organics of people helping people, aren't we? So I have a little surprise for you. I had Dr. Breakthrough wanting to say a few words here tonight for you because he is your enroller. He knows you very well. And Dr. Breakthrough, tell us, come on and give us some transformation, brother.
Hey. Well, Peter, again, congratulations. And we're so glad that you joined us. I'm so glad. Hold on a second. Okay. But no, seriously, I'm so glad. I think of three things, Joe, when I think of Peter and so forth, what happened to her situation. Number one, I think of trust. She prayed. She said, God, I'm looking for some products. I need some help for my body. And I wonder how many people out there that need help for their body, that are praying for something like Asante, right? And they may not know that it's Asante. They may not know, but they're trusting, they're praying. And so you and I, we need to be obedient. We need to be open, and we need to be looking for those that are looking for us. Write this down if you don't mind. Michael Winter always gets on me for saying that. And that is one of the successful keys to building a business. I am only looking for people who are looking for me. I am only looking for people who are looking for what I have to offer. Don't try to convince and convince. No. You don't try to convince anybody. A man or woman convinced against their wills of the same opinion still. But she prayed, she trusted, and guess what? And she got a call from me. And so I said, hey, Peter, I know you wanted me to speak at your event, but I tell you what, I'm going to just speak and doing paid gigs. But I figured out a way that we can create a win-win-win. By the way, my wife, Nadia, my ABCD, my adorable brown caramel delight, we say if it's not win-win-win, we're not in. But whenever it's a win-win-win, we're all the way in. And Asante, write this one down, is the most win-win-win impossible situation I've ever seen. It's a win-win-win, impossible to lose, right? I mean, it's crazy. So number one was trust. She trusted, she prayed, and then guess what? I happened to call her, right? And folks, you got to just trust. She wouldn't have, she could have said, well, no, I got to get the products first and try it out. No, she trusted somebody else. So let's, first of all, make sure we're trustworthy people so the people trusting in us, we're not leading them astray. Number two, I noticed timing. Folks, it's timing. If I'd have talked to Peter before, the timing may not have been right. So it's got to be the right timing. That's why when you feel that prompting in your heart to call somebody or to text somebody or to put a post, you got to respond. See, the more expression you give to the impressions, the more impressionable you become. And I don't know how many times, Joe, I put you on the phone and Dr. JJ, people said, man, I've been looking for this. I was praying. So when you feel that inclination, move, because again, it's trust, what Peter has and a lot of folks have, but then there's timing. Some people have trust, but the timing's not right? So you got to have the trust, you have the timing. The third thing I noticed was she took action. So trust, timing, and take action. See, procrastination is the assassination of your destination. Thus, you must be like Peter and act now. See, write this down. You don't have to, get this now, you don't have to be the deal. Now she's very accomplished, as you can hear, but guess what? If she'd have thought she'd had to be the deal, she's like, wait a minute, I got to get the products. I got to try them. I got to come up with this. I got to do this. I got to learn this. No. She just took action. Now, somebody said ignorance on fire is better than knowledge on ice, but Dr. Breakthrough says you can start off with ignorance on fire, but Dr. JJ and I, we want you to end up being knowledge on fire so you can burn longer and brighter and know what you're burning about. Oh, come on, somebody. So Peter, again, I want everybody, can we just give her a hand? And I want you to understand, listen, my friend, I want you to understand that if God did it for somebody, God can do it for anybody, but he didn't make you an anybody. He made you a somebody. So just like God led me to find a Peter who became a silver before she ever got the product, that's not just something for Dr. Breakthrough. No, that's something for you. So listen, find the people that trust you. Find the people, talk to people when the timing is right, and then have people that take action. Again, procrastination is the assassination of your destination. Thus, you must act now. And she didn't know all that, have all the answers in. And I didn't have all the answers. Guess what? I had to call Joe. I had to call Dr. JJ. I had to call Michael Winiger. And guess what? They assisted and they helped me out. By the way, there's a guy here, Reverend Akia Heem is on here, Joe, and he got his order in. He lost weight. Y'all heard him last week. Well, guess what? He saw a video of my wife's testimony. He texted me today. I'm ordering shampoo. I'm ordering the conditioner. And I'm ordering, he said, the toothpaste because of your wife's testimony. So we need every last one of you to make a testimony if you have tried a product. Peter did a video of her opening up her box and eating. I was like, no, don't eat that. Don't. But anyway, but she ate them. I was like, okay. But what I'm saying is this, though. You don't know your testimony is going to inspire somebody and move somebody else. And Reverend Akey, his testimony, I met with a couple Sunday, my wife and I, and they're getting started, and they heard him with his weight loss testimonial, and so they're believing God to do the same thing. So again, thank you. Peter, congratulations. I'm so happy that you trusted, that the timing was right, and most importantly, you took immediate, massive action. And I want each and every one of you to do the same. And guess what? Starting July the 6th, we're going to have the Breakthrough Health, Wealth, and Wisdom Challenge. I need you. We got to pack this thing out. We're going to have people having breakthroughs like Peter. We're going to have folks hitting silver and folks, somebody's going to hit gold, right? But listen, somebody's going to lose some weight. Somebody's going to get more energy. Somebody's going to have people signed up in their business. But you got to promise yourself to show up, brother, the 6th. That's Monday, July 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, all the way Monday through Friday, and then the next Monday through Friday. So on the Joe will give you the details, but we're gonna set a goal, work 10,000 steps a day. So do like I do. When you go to the store, I used to pray for an early spot. Now I go way out in the back. I park far away, let the old people get the front row, right? And I have to get those extra steps in. But let me stop. I got to go. All right, God bless you all. And Asante, I told Michael Winiker today, I said, man, thank you. Thank you for what you created here. I said, so far today, I've had 21 Asante products. I can't wait till I get to 100, right? But 21. So I'm getting healthier, wealthier, wiser myself. God bless you. And it's breakthrough time. And Peta Gay Roberts, congratulations. By the way, she even signed her mom up and her sister. So people talk about NFL, no friends left, no family left. And sometimes NFL, no finances left. No. You can pray and you can take immediate action, and you never know. The ones you think won't will, and the ones you think will, sometimes they won't. So just talk to everybody. God bless.
Well, thank you so much, Dr. Breakthrough. You're awesome. Peta, so silver, you're on mute, but I want you to say, there you go. Silver, next is gold with that 50% check, that matching bonus, and then platinum. Let's set some goals. What's your goal for gold? Going for the gold.
We're at the this month. Yeah. So let's go for gold next month.
All right. Well, next month is around the corner. You're gonna hit it. And then you're gonna have your massive breakthrough, get to that platinum level. So you're a beautiful soul, Peta Gay Roberts. Thank you so much for being on our Momentum Monday tonight. Yeah, you're awesome, and we're very, very excited for you, and very honored that you're here with us at Asante Organics. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you, Peta. Ladies and gentlemen, remember, tomorrow night I will be doing the presentation, 7:30 Central, 5:30 Phoenix time Pacific, 8:30 Eastern, and we will have the lovely Nadia Harris on our testimony tomorrow night, and you get to meet Dr. Breakthrough's wife. Uh-oh, watch out. Oh, boy. All right. And on Thursday we have our product call, our product Zoom. And JJ, who's doing Thursday's product Zoom? Come off of mute a second.
We've got Tammy McClure, and she always delivers a great job.
Yeah, Tammy, she does a great job. You bet. And then we have our after party, our after Zoom, where you can get some Q&A with the organic mechanic himself, Michael Winiger. So remember, Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, we need to get many people on these Zooms. Let's prospect. Let's get people on these Zooms. and help us help you build your business, right?
And guys, let me
There he
make
is.
an announcement here real quick, right? Sorry, I didn't have the lights on here, so I didn't think I was going to do this. This Wednesday night, me and Kelly Grove are going to do a facelift party. How's that? Right? We're going to take the Z3. I'm going to explain the components while she puts it on, and I can guarantee this: you'll see that eyebrow go up a half inch to an inch every time. Okay? So this Wednesday night, watch for the flyer. I've already posted, well, I'll post it tomorrow again. Wednesday, we will do a Zoom, and it's just about Z3. Won't take more than 10, 15 minutes, and you'll see somebody use it right in front of you. You'll see the magic happen then.
Awesome, Mike. Thank you. It's a special Wednesday. Wow. All right, we have a lot going on here this time. Okay, Reverend Keith. Okay, all right, all right, Rev.
God bless you. God keep you. God watch over you, which is my prayer for you and your family.
Amen. All right, thank you. Thank you.
You're
Have a
welcome.
beautiful Asante evening, ladies and gentlemen. We'll catch you on the next Zoom. Bye for now.